Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new day. It is Monday morning still, and we've been up for a while already, and I'm already getting into what I'm doing today. So yesterday I moved the living room furniture around, and today I'm reorganizing my area, my craft area, and so that's what I'm working on right now. What time is it, babe? Oh, okay. So Glenn said it's 11 o'clock, so we've already been up for 4 or 5 hours, and we had breakfast together. We ate in the room, and so Glenn's wheelchair is in the room now in case he gets up to sit down. So I just sat in the wheelchair and we had breakfast together in the room. All right, so now I'm doing my thing out in the living room, reorganizing. Yesterday I was, or over the weekend, Saturday, yeah, I think mainly Saturday, I was reorganizing stuff in the kitchen. And so I want to get all this done so I can bring up the spring decorations and Easter decorations and get all that put up. So it feels good. Yesterday it was in the 50s outside. Today is supposed to be another 50-degree day, and it feels so nice outside. So, but we are going to get back down to the 30s and 40s later in the week. So, but I'll take 50s when we can get it. But so I will show you what I'm doing, and I'm going to be working on this probably all day. And then tonight I took out some ground beef, and I'm going to fry up some hamburgers on the George Foreman and make some homemade French fries with it. So, you know, just something to eat. And yeah, so I'm going to be out here most of the time today, and that way I just have to make burgers or something. All right, so I'm going to turn you around. I hope you all had a good weekend. Like I said, I was working in the kitchen, organizing, and also in the living room. So, all right, I'm going to turn you around and show you what I'm doing. All right, so it looks like a mess right now because this was my craft table. I have all taken apart, so you see stuff just laying around everywhere. So if you remember during the winter when I showed Christmas stuff, the recliner and the other chair, this chair was along this wall. The TV was over here. So I just reversed them for the seasons. And that's because there's a heat vent behind that entertainment center. But I have it closed off so the heat goes to the bedroom, the other room. And so I can put the entertainment center there now. I just needed a change. And so the holiday table is going to be over there now. So when I'm done with everything, I'll bring up the Easter decorations and put them on that table. That stuff's not staying over there. That's just part of what was on my craft table. And I still haven't ordered seat covers for the recliner and this other chair. They look bad, but I still haven't ordered seat covers for them. But nonetheless, this is a 6-foot table. It's way too big for in here, so I'm going to switch it out for a 4-footer that's in the garage that Glenn has his airplanes on, so he can have the 6-footer. I'll take the 4-footer. I'm going to put it along that wall by the window. You can see the cat the cat tower will stay there so they can look out the window. And my craft stuff will go over there. And so yeah, that way I could be by the window too. I hate looking at the wall when I'm doing something. But so I moved all this furniture around yesterday, vacuumed of course. And Saturday, like I said, I did the kitchen. And so that's where I'm at right now. I've got the curtains closed because it's just way too sunny right now. It's like super bright. And later on in the day when the sun is not as bright, I'll open up the curtains. But so that's what I'm doing. And I'll show you once I'm done. And all right, so I'm going to continue on, and I'll get back with you guys in a little bit. Oh, I forgot to mention, I'll have some friend mail. I didn't show it in last night's video, the cooking, the POV cooking. But I do have some more friend mail to share with you, and more is coming. I got emails to let me know that more friend mail is coming, so maybe they'll be here today, and then I'll do it all at once. So you might have a video with just all friend mail stuff. So yeah, so be on the lookout for that video. I don't know if I'll get any in this video. Maybe I'll do at least one in this video, and then the other ones I'll do in the next video. So stay tuned for that. All right, everyone. So my crafting shelf here, I have to take everything off so I can move the shelf to the other side, because I'm certainly not going to be able to move it with all that stuff on there. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the next, I don't know how long, is getting all of that off of there. I actually should have left that table set up so I could put it all on there. So I think I'll throw that 6-foot table back up so I can put all this stuff on there. But that's what I'm going to be working on. All right, everyone. So I am done in the living room now. I've done all I'm going to do today. Pretty much for the most part, it's done. What I haven't done is bring up the Easter decorations, but I did put a couple of spring things on the wall, and I'll show you that. I'll show you where my new craft table is and everything I set up. So, yeah, it's now, what time is it now, babe? It's 3:45 now, so I've been at this all day long. I'm going to show you around, and then I'm going to sit down for just a few minutes, and then I'm going to get started in the kitchen. I'm not going to start organizing in the kitchen. I'm going to start, I've got a couple dishes to wash, and then I got to get supper started. So I'm going to turn you around now and show you what I did. All right, everyone. So you're going to see toys on the floor. We have fur baby, so that's always going to be. All right, so I pretty much showed you, I moved the living room around, or the furniture in the living room around. So this table here, this is where the holiday table was. And this is where Patches always sat on the table waiting for me to come in the door. So I moved the table, but I did not want to leave him without a table. My poor little baby, no table. So we have this little table here. On the bottom is our internet stuff, our home internet stuff. And then I leave the top for him. So he's already used it. He sits up there now and waits for me. So I got him a little table there. All right. I did put a couple things on the wall over here. And these are 8x10 frames. These are like wood resin. I got these frames at Walmart a few years back. They were like $4 each, so I couldn't resist. But I just posted that picture on the community post yesterday or the day before, the cedar waxwing. And for those of you that did not see the community post, this was my first bird picture ever. So I printed it out at 8.5 by 11, so I had to trim it down to put in an 8x10 frame. So there's that, and another picture I took of the swallowtail butterfly. That is my favorite butterfly. So I thought the colors on these two pictures were pretty vibrant. So I hung those up today. And then I changed the screen on the TV. Now on the TV, I actually have a little mini desktop computer hooked up to it. I've shown this before, but this is a computer, a desktop computer. It's a mini PC. I got this, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago for $150 on Amazon. It's just like a regular desktop computer. All I did was take an HDMI cable, hook it up to the back of that, and the other to the back of the TV. So now I can do whatever I need to do on the computer on the TV. And this is, do you remember what size this TV is, babe? The big one. I think it's like a 52. Yeah, this is like a 52 or something inch TV. Now, we've had this TV since 2008, I believe we bought it, after Ma died. And yeah, so we've had this since 2008, when flat screens started becoming really popular. But this TV is actually still the thicker ones. So they weren't as thin back then, but it still works, and it works good. So why get rid of it for a new one? In the summertime, it doesn't even really get turned on anyway. So, all right. So yeah, I have my computer hooked up to the TV, and I can actually sit back on the recliner here. I have a keyboard and mouse. And if I want to sit on the recliner and reply to comments on the TV, I can do that. Whatever I need to do on a computer, I can do it right through the TV. So. And we got a DVD and all that good stuff. So I moved the holiday table to this corner. I was going to buy like an Easter or spring table cover through Temu or something, but I decided not to. I just used this peach color sheet. I mean, it does what I wanted to do. So like I said, I haven't brought up the Easter stuff. So when I do, this stuff will be taken off and put somewhere else. But right now, I just needed to see some spring in the house. And actually, doing all this in the living room, moving the furniture around, starting to hang up some spring and summer stuff, it just makes me feel so much better. Especially because I opened the windows. You could see they're slightly open. And it's like 57 degrees outside. It's beautiful. So this all just makes it feel like spring. And it makes me feel so much better. It gets me out of those winter blues. So, all right. So, yeah, for now, I just wanted to put some stuff up. Everything up here is stuff I crafted. For those of you that weren't with the channel last year, I crafted all this last year. This is just a 12 by 12 piece, and I took some paint sticks, cut them down to make a frame around it, and then I painted the frame and then painted this, and then I did a iron-on transfer, a heat transfer, and transferred that picture to the wood after I painted it. I ordered like a bunch of transfers from Temu like last year or something. So that, and I did these for those of you who never saw these. These are more heat transfers from Temu. And somebody sent me in friend mail some wood slices, which I have more that I want to do more stuff on. I want to do some Easter ones. But I had these transfers, so I painted just the inside of the slices. And then did the heat transfer of those pictures. And then these are just kind of like the Jenga blocks from the Dollar Tree, and I painted them. I glued them together to make a stand for these wood slices. I thought they came out really cute. And then I just took that, painted it the green color. I ordered this off Temu prior to me getting my own Cricut Joy Extra, and then I hot glued twine around it. So I thought that came out cute too. And then this here was one of my first I don't know if this was my very first crafting project last spring. This is 4 separate small pallets from the Dollar Tree. I glued them together. And then I printed out the picture of this truck with all the pink flowers and trees behind it. And if I were to do that again, I would make sure it would cover the whole palette. But it was my first project doing anything like this. So I printed out the picture, I think just on regular printing paper, copy paper. And then I Mod Podged it. I don't know if I did the parchment paper way or I Mod Podged it. Well, I Mod Podged, let it dry, put parchment paper over it, then iron it on. So I forget how I did it, but I think this was my first crafting project last year and ever. And then I just glued twine as a hanger. So did that. And then this one here, this is another heat transfer from Temu. This palette I got from the Dollar Tree. It came as one big piece like that. It was like in the back when they had the $3 and $5 section. Well, they still do, but I got that in the $3 section, and I painted it white and did the heat transfer. And in the slats, all I did was take like a file or a sandpaper and just sanded the edges down, and that tore it off. So, and then again, glued some twine to it. I love that picture though. I thought that came out really nice. So there's that. That's a picture I took too, years ago. And then over here, it's a recliner. And then that's the window to the mudroom. So I got rid of I switched out the big 6-foot table, and I brought in a little 4-foot table, and there's nothing on it but that lamp, and that's the way it's going to stay. There's not going to be a computer there, a monitor, anything. It's for crafting only, or if I write or whatever. But I have the ring light, and there's a phone holder on there too. So yeah, I put it here so I can look outside too. So then there's the chair, and there is my shelf. So what I did, I decided, because I used to have the printer and the Cricut Joy Xtra on the table, I wanted it on the shelf. So I got my printer here, the Cricut Joy Xtra, and it's got plenty of room. When I feed the stuff, it goes back and comes back out. And yes, sorry, that's Prissy. Like I said, I don't think there will be a video without her meowing. There is food on the plates for her. So all this is sticker paper, different forms of sticker paper, round stickers, big round stickers, just regular sticker, vinyl paper. I have some adhesive magnet sheets here. This is all my photo paper. This is just stuff I want to put up too. That's a magnifying glass. I also did this last year, if you weren't with the channel. I didn't have a Cricut back then, so I just printed it on clear sticker paper and cut it out myself. But I put that phrase, that wording on there. So, and then this butterfly was another heat transfer. So I did that one. I used to have a couple of the Jenga blocks on the bottom to stand it up, but I think I'm going to put something else, either to hang it or something else to stand it up. So there's that. And these are some other pictures I want to hang up. I took these pictures. It's a chipping sparrow. The trees by the trailer, that's where that was sitting. So I got that. And then I took this picture also. So I need to frame them somehow. This picture is actually a combination of two pictures I took. I took a picture of that wolf in Wildlife Park, and the moon picture was a different picture I took. And I did it on an app and did an image within an image, fading one out more than the other. So that turned out kind of cool. And then this is a picture I took as well. I love butterflies. And this is probably my favorite flower picture that I've ever taken. And I took this. We just happened to stop to go to the bathroom across the street from a lake, and there was a bunch of these flowers, and I just took a picture of them, and it turns out to be so beautiful. It's like my favorite flower picture. So I need to frame that up too. So yeah, again, photo paper, sticker paper, magnet sheets, everything. My glue gun. Some of this is going to get moved around, or I'm going to put different stuff in like some of these drawers and whatever. But this is my little iron I used to, oh sorry, I didn't have the camera up there. This is the little thing, fits in the palm of my hand. Got it from Temu for like $5. And this is what I use to heat transfer all those images on the wood. So, and then got my 2 cameras, battery charger, rechargeable batteries. And here, the mailman's here, so envelopes, different envelopes. Yeah, sometimes I have to pick up the balls from the kitty. So we've got some balls on the floor right now, so they got enough. Just different cardstock paper, keys, wallet, just different things in there like cardstock. Down here, my paints, big bottles, little bottles, marker pens, paint bottles, vinyl, transfer paper, the wood slices, colored pencils. This is a mini cutter. Like if I do like bookmarks, I don't need a big guillotine. I have one, but if I'm just doing little stuff, I don't want to take the whole thing out. So instead of putting the tote with all the wood down there, right now it's just right there. So, alright, so yeah, that's what I've done so far. That's what it looks like. And this is not all my crafting stuff. I have a ton of it. It's just in the other room, which is going to now be the storage room. I'm not the type of person that needs different rooms in the house to, like, sit in, to sleep in. I just need a room. Alright, so yeah, this is my 4-foot table now with the ring light. So I can have light there, and I can look out the window. I should have done this at winter time so I could have watched it snow out there. Oh, that mail truck sounds horrible. So yeah. I just need to bring up the Easter stuff. And I probably won't do that till tomorrow. So, now what I'm going to show you is what was my crafting area. And this is my bed. So, no judgment, please. I just said I'm the kind of person that doesn't need 2 different rooms to spend the day in one and go sleep in the other. Just give me a bed and I'll sleep in the same room. So yeah, this is my bed, and Glenn has his bed in the room, and it works better that way because we sleep different times, and with him being disabled, he has to sleep certain ways, and we both snore, so there it is. So yeah, got my bed out here. I don't actually cover up with a blanket too much. Yeah, especially in the winter because we have the heat on and I don't need a blanket. Sometimes I get a little chilly, but I don't really need a blanket. I have a blanket on the recliner if I need one. But I just have a little TV tray here, and I put, this is one of my older tablets, and I put it on a tablet stand, and I got a Bose speaker there that I Bluetoothed it to, so if I want to sit on my bed or whatever and just watch a movie here instead of the big TV, I can do that. So there it is. I sleep here. There you have it. I'm just not the kind of person that needs a separate bedroom to sleep in, because all I do is sleep in it, right? So everybody lives their own way. This is how I like to live. So yeah, that's what I've been working on all day. As far as working on the computer, I have my keyboard down there. The mouse is somewhere over there. And that's it. That's everything. So I'll show you when I do bring up the Easter stuff. I'll show you how it's decorated. But that's our living room. And I'm done. So I'm going to go ahead and sit down for a little bit. Not too long, because I got to go start supper. Alright, so I will get back to you guys in a bit.